Hari Om, Bhagavad Gita, chapter 15, verse 10, Purushottama Yoga. In the last verse, Bhagwan Krishna said, the Jiva presiding over the ears, eyes, touch, taste, and smell, and also in the mind, enjoys the sense objects of this world. This is what Bhagwan Krishna said in verse 9. Now, verse 10. उत्क्रामन्तं स्थितं वापि पुञ्जानं वा गुणान्वितं विमूढानानुपश्यन्ति पश्यन्ति ज्ञानचक्षुषः. Swami Dayananda Saraswati says, Na pashyanti means they do not see. Na anupashyanti means they do not see in keeping with the Shastras and as taught by the teacher, Guru, Acharya. So, whatever you see, it must be in keeping with the Shastras and also in keeping with the teachings of the Guru. These people lack discrimination. They are Vimudas. That is, they do not know that this Jiva is nothing but an Amsha, a part of Lord Narayana. It is a small speck of Narayana. Generally, the belief is that we will go to heaven or hell after our death. That is the general belief. Nobody wants to go to hell. Who wants to go to hell? Because everybody feels that I am already in hell. So I want to enjoy. So nobody wants to go to hell. To whichever religion he is belonging, everybody wants to go to heaven only. Bhagavan says, if you do not realize the presence of Bhagavan Krishna now, or the presence of consciousness now in this life, after death, you cannot realize. Swami Dayananda Saraswati says, after death, you will assume one more body because you have Papa Punyas in your account. To exhaust those Papa Punyas, naturally you have to get birth. You will assume another body. Paramatma, in the form of Jiva, is enjoying all the experiences, all the sukhas and dukkhas of this world. Swami Dayananda Saraswati quotes Adi Shankara here, who says, Atma is self-evident behind every sense organ and the mind. It is not seen due to delusion in the form of lack of discrimination. That is why we are not able to see. Otherwise, Bhagavan says, Utkramantam, while living this body, Sthitam, while staying in this body, Punjanam, while experiencing the life, Bhagavan is always present. When is a time where he is not with you? 24 into 7 he is there. On the other hand, the people with eye of wisdom, they are able to see the presence of Paramatma in themselves. Swami Dayananda Saraswati says, your very presence or existence proves the presence of Paramatma in you. The day in which you get up, you have to realize Paramatma is getting up. That does not mean you have to take a Changu Chakra and paint yourself with green color and then show. You realize that is in your heart. That is what the meaning is. Otherwise, I won't be able to speak, you won't be able to hear if we don't get up. Now, we all go to temples for seeking the blessings of Bhagavan Krishna. We go pray and come back. Have any one of us taken time to appreciate the beauty of our temples? The architecture, the precision with which they are built, the ideas, the beauty of the idols, When you see the idols, it will speak. That much beauty it is there. Old temples I am talking about. I am not saying in the new temples it is not there. But old temples, they were built with bhakti, huge bhakti. The magnificence of the temples, we don't appreciate. Have we ever thought that the temples which were built thousands of years ago still stands without maintenance? The money put into the undis or the lands, the kings have given huge lands for the maintenance of the temples and the pandits, because they have to maintain, sustain itself, and everything has been getting looted away. I'm sorry to say, the politicians, the local dadas, everybody is eating the money of the temple. So many temples have gone now. Recently built skyscrapers with so much of technology is collapsing like pack of cards. Recent example is Myanmar. These temples are there for thousands of years without any damage, without any maintenance. Do you know all temples are built with a tank before it? It is not one simple dam somewhere in some place that will cater to the water of all the people. All of them thought about this. People will be multiplying. So they need water. So they built a tank before each temple. The Tamil saying is, "Koililla ஊரில் குடியிருக்க வேண்டாம்." That means if there is no temple, don't stay there. If there is a temple, then 100% there will be a tank before that. In that tank, rainwater will get accumulated. Then it will go to all the wells. So you can live happily. I think even the water tank has got uh, I think, because it's my view, it has it conveys a message, knowledge, because to the tank, how the rainwater comes. It is not only the rainwater pours into the tank. Rain will fall everywhere. The water gets collected into the tank. Similarly, knowledge, from whichever place it comes, from whomsoever it comes, it should get collected. Then it is not enough, because the knowledge will also contain truth, untruth, bad, good, everything will be there. Then it has to settle down. You have to think over it. Then accept according to the Shastras and the teachings of the Acharyas. Then it becomes a clear water. That water will fill up the wells of all the people, irrespective of caste, creed, or religion. I think that also conveys a message. Similarly, temple. What is a temple? Temple is nothing but a body. Our own body is temple. The sanctum sanctorum is the heart. The Paramatma sits in the heart of all the bodies. That is why in the sanctum sanctorum, they keep a idol and also a lamp. It will be dark. It will be dark inside. Nowadays they are putting electric lamps, etc. You go to old temples, there will not be electric bulbs. You can't even see the God. You can see the light, but not the God clearly. Because he sits inside the heart, which is dark, actually dark. And which conveys the message. The Paramatma is sitting inside the heart of all the bodies. These are all people, everybody knows. But we don't get time to appreciate all these things. Huge rush. We use cues the people, push and pull, shout and come out cursing people, cursing the arrangements. Some go to places of worship and they start throwing stones also. We come out worse than what we were. That is the problem. Swami Chinmayananda says, we all live, but we do not realize. Why I said the temple example was, everybody goes to the temple. Everybody goes to the temple. At least most of people. Huge rush in any temple, because everybody has got a problem. There are so many applications before God. But only a person with wisdom, he will appreciate the truth behind the temple. He only will be able to meditate on the God. Jnana Chakshu. Others, we all go to temple. We do something, we go around the temple, put a namaskar and come out. We never appreciated the beauty, we never appreciated the principle behind it. I'm not criticizing. I'm only saying only a Jnana Chakshu can appreciate everything. That is the point in this verse also. Swami Chinmayananda says, we all live, but we do not realize the one who resides in us, the Paramatma, who experiences the world and the Sukha and Dukkha of this world. We don't realize. Only a person having Jnana Chakshu, that is, eye of wisdom, can recognize the presence of Paramatma. As everybody goes to the temple and come back as the same person or worse. Everybody has got Paramatma inside, but only a person with Jnana Chakshu can realize the presence of Paramatma. When he departs, when he is there, and he enjoys the experiences of this world. All the three times he is there. The infinite is present at all the times with us. There is never a time when he, capital H, capital He, Paramatma, is not there. While living in this body, the self is illuminating all the experiences of this world. While living the body, it takes away the subtle body along with it. The light of consciousness is present when we are governed by the gunas, whether it is sattva, rajas, and tamas. That is what Bhagwan says. Gunanvitam. He is always there. Whichever guna is predominant, he is there. Otherwise, you won't be. You will be silent, lying down silently on the floor. Your thumb of your feet will be tied together. Without the presence of infinite consciousness, none of the experiences of the gunas, whether good or bad or indifferent, is possible. At all moments, 24 into 7, 365 days, consciousness, Paramatma, is present in us. But alas, Bhagwan says, Vimudas, I am sorry to say, Muda, Vimuda, filtered idiots. They are the people who are completely deluded because of the world of objects and do not see the presence of Bhagwan Krishna or Paramatma in them. Only people with the eye of wisdom, Jnana Chakshu, are able to recognize Bhagwan's presence in them at all times. Vimudhananu pashyanti jnana chakshushaha. That is what Bhagwan is saying. Only a few people, Jnana Chakshu, with eye of wisdom, they can see. An average man like us fall for the pleasures of this world. They give happiness. There is no doubt. But the happiness is not flowing from the objects of this world. It is flowing from inside. The happiness given by the world of objects is temporary. We fail to recognize that any experience is not possible without the presence of the Paramatma, infinite consciousness in us. Whatever it is, whether touch, smell, that is a basic thing. From there it starts. Swami Chinmayananda quotes Adi Shankara here, who says, the eye of knowledge cannot be developed unless the disciplines of self-perfection are properly practiced. Very, very important. Again, I repeat this. The eye of knowledge, the Jnana Chakshu, cannot be developed unless the disciplines of self-perfection, everything has been given by Bhagwan Krishna. Discipline for self-perfection he has already given. The values of life. Unless they are properly practiced. Properly is also, every word has got a meaning. Properly practiced. Then Jnana Chakshu will not open. There was a Tamil Siddhar by name Shiva Vakyar. Shiva is Lord Shiva. So those days, those siddhas, they never bothered about their individual name. They removed all their individual names. And they, for example, Abhirami Pattar, Nammalvar, you take anybody, they always removed their name. They are all so much devoted to the God. He derives his name from Lord Shiva, Shiva Vakyar. He says, wonderful song. ஓடி 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 உட்கலந்த ஜோதியை நாடி 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 நாட்களும் கழிந்து போய் வாடி 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 மாண்டு போன மாந்தர்கள் கோடி 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 எண்ணிறந்த கோடியே எண்ணிலே இருந்த ஒன்றை யான் அறிந்ததில்லையே எண்ணிலே இருந்த ஒன்றை யான் அறிந்து கொண்டபின் எண்ணிலே இருந்த ஒன்றை யாவர் காண வல்லரோ எண்ணிலே இருந்திருந்து யான் உணர்ந்து கொண்டேனே. Wonderful meaning. ஓடி 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 உட்கலந்த ஜோதியை. That means there is a jyoti. Jyoti means light, lamp. The Paramatma in the form of light. He is inside us. But what we are doing is we are going and searching him everywhere. ஓடி 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 உட்கலந்த ஜோதியை நாடி 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 நாட்களும் கழிந்து போய். நாட்கள் means days. We are spending our days searching for him everywhere. வாடி 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 மாண்டு போன மாந்தர்கள். But we are not able to find it. Mandargal means people, human beings. They all die. By searching for him outside, kodi 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 enniranda kodi. There are crores and crores of people searching him outside. They have died, but still they have not achieved their goal. எண்ணிலே இருந்த ஒன்றை யான் அறிந்ததில்லையே. எண்ணிலே இருந்த ஒன்றை. He is there inside me. யான் அறிந்ததில்லையே. Till date I have not realized. எண்ணிலே இருந்த ஒன்றை யான் அறிந்து கொண்டபின். The moment I realized, he is there inside me. எண்ணிலே இருந்த ஒன்றை யாவர் காண வல்லரோ. I have realized he is there inside me. Who else can see him like me? எண்ணிலே இருந்திருந்து யான் உணர்ந்து கொண்டேனே. I meditated upon him who is sitting inside my heart. Continuously meditating, 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 I realized the God is inside my heart, nowhere else. This is what he says. He resides exactly within me. Don't search him outside. That is the meaning. The translation may not be exactly conveying the message and its beauty. It is like eating gulab jamun and seeing somebody eating gulab jamun on the TV. So I cannot give you the exact meaning. I can only, whatever I understood, I am giving it. So again, this verse is so impressive, right? Enchanting for me. I will read it again. ஓடி 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 உட்கலந்த ஜோதியை நாடி 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 நாட்களும் கழிந்து போய் வாடி 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 மாண்டு போன மாந்தர்கள் கோடி 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 எண்ணிறந்த கோடியே எண்ணிலே இருந்த ஒன்றை யான் அறிந்ததில்லையே எண்ணிலே இருந்த ஒன்றை யான் அறிந்து கொண்டபின் எண்ணிலே இருந்த ஒன்றை யாவர் காண வல்லரோ எண்ணிலே இருந்திருந்து யான் உணர்ந்து கொண்டேனே. That is what he says, Siva Vakyar. Sir, you may have an objection. Sir, this is Bhagavad Gita. You should talk only about Krishna. He has already given enough. So why you are talking about Shiva and his disciples? If somebody has got an objection towards this, so I want to answer that also. Bhagwan Krishna himself said, in Rudras I am Shankara. That's it. As I already said, knowledge wherever comes, you take that knowledge, think over it. If you feel it is correct, accept it. Otherwise you reject it. Absolutely no problem. Bhagwan in this verse says, the deluded do not see his presence, H-I-S, capital. When he, capital He, H-E, departs, that is Paramatman when he departs, or stays, or experiences, or endowed with the gunas. But the one with the eye of wisdom only sees. The eye of wisdom is a third eye, which everyone is having. but it is unfortunately completely covered for us. That is the point. Verse 10 again.
उत्क्रामन्तं स्थितं वापि पुञ्जानं वा गुणान्वितं विमूढानानुपश्यन्ति पश्यन्ति ज्ञानचक्षुषः.
Next verse we'll see tomorrow. Harihom Sarvam Krishnarpanamastu.
नारायण 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 नारायण